Hi sayers, good day. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to say thank you for watching my videos and staying with me for this new video. Speaking of new video, the question is, what is up for today's video? Today we're going to have another reaction video, and today this is going to be the episode 2 of He's Into Her. Yes, I was able to react on the first episode of the series He's Into Her, which is entitled Hate at First Sight. And this time we're going to have the episode 2 entitled Project Block. Not unlike our reaction on the first episode, this time we're going to have the highlight scenes, and we're going to get the lesson or the particular thought from that particular scene, and we're going to relate it to the real life situation. Yes, I know that He's Into Her is a result of creative minds, which makes it fictional. But still, I still believe that we still can learn a thing or two from this series. So, without further ado, let's start. Episode 2 is entitled Project Block. And I know you were able to watch this episode already. And you know the reason why it's called Project Block. Now, let's start and let's see if we will be able to also identify the reason why it was named that way. Now, this episode is like showing the fight between Maxpein and Deib, is showing like a war between David and Goliath. Well, literally and figuratively. Literally because the height is really different, and figuratively because this one really shows the one that is very powerful is against the one that is considered an outcast. And another point here is I kind of like that this series allows the use of the word gago. With that being said, I am not after the proliferation of foul words, but it was just because it somehow mirrors the reality of people's daily conversation, right? It is part of other people's expressions, but I am not justifying it. It's just that I would like to emphasize that brave situation or allowance given to this series. Then, I like the character of Maxpein's friend, who is Sarnai. This character is very playful and jolly, and she adds up to the totality. She adds, what do you call this, flavor to the totality of the series and to the group of Maxpein. That even if Maxpein's situation is really difficult, she adds happiness, injects happiness to the group and to the series. And in this episode, Dave's insecurity against Randall Echavez's character was revealed. And for me, this shows a typical basketball team captain's reaction on the victory of their rival team, right? Behind the camera, behind the eyes of their fans, the team captain was actually worried, but in front of the followers, he is always portraying or projecting that very tough guy and very easy-go-lucky guy. Then another point here is Dave's vulnerability was also exposed when he visited his brother Dale at the hospital. That scene with his mother proved that one's behavior is greatly affected by his personal struggles and baggages. This could be the reason why Deib behaves like that. And he is just really portraying that role of being a strong man. And we would know later on as the story unveils why this situation is like that and how this one affected the life of Deib. Another point, Maxpein's attempt of covering her association with Elle and her real family reflects the issue of children who have the same setup. Because usually, a member of a broken family is confused as to how she is going to introduce this unconventional family setup. And so she just resorts to putting up lies to cover the truth behind this maybe one of his or her feared situation. Another, Maxpein's little brother, brings so much cuteness in this episode and in this series as a whole. At least there is someone who accepts Maxpein, and that is Belle. In addition, Maxpein's endurance and resilience were put to test. This shows how committed she is in fulfilling her dreams despite and in spite of. Why? This leads us to this last point. Finally, Deib's and his group's bully act came a little too far. This one really hit Maxpein really hard. When the group of Deib had a prank call to the Barbs. This is a restaurant where Maxpein has her part-time job. And the total number of items come to 10,000 pesos. When Maxpein delivered the items to this given address, the address doesn't really exist. So she thought that it would just, she thought of calling her boss, and her boss told her that the items or the sum total of the items ordered will be deducted from her salary. And this really made Maxpein explode. And she even went back to their school and throw those food items to the car of Deib. And Deib and his friends were like put into this quiet scene, which is the ending of that episode. Now, for my realization. No matter how difficult the situation may be, if we are really committed to our dreams, we will do it whatever it takes. In addition, we should also learn how to fight back against the atrocities in life. So that's it. And I'm learning a thing or two from this series, one episode at a time. So for more reaction videos, don't forget to like this video, then subscribe and hit that notification bell to get updated to my future uploads. This has been Simon, where Simon says PH. Let's call it a day. See you again next time. Bye bye.